like
Yeah,
a few times.
It seems like Onin's been trying to break away from Steve, obviously knowing that the ban is imminent. Steve leading up this tournament, though. We'll see if he sticks to that, tries to win it. We did see Hawk put up a really good fight against Onin in a crew battle earlier, whipping out the Min-Min.
That was Linus.
Oh, was it Linus?
Yeah, that's Linus.
Hey, can you blame me? Can you blame me? However, if one twin can, so can the other. We'll see if Hawk is able to carry over some of that same success.
Yeah, we'll definitely see for sure. It'll be interesting to see what Onin plays. We're just gonna nonsense right now. We're just gonna play Steve, which is actually great. I actually love commentating Steve. I think one of the things.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I think one of the things that like is really interesting about the character is like sort of like when you're not like playing him yourself, you can like pay attention to more of like the maths and whatnot, and you're just like, oh man, like I can see how like some players are doing better because like they're exhausting some of his resources. They're taking advantage of that.
Yeah, I find that a lot of the characters that people have the most problems with are the most fun to commentate, right? Like Steve can be a lot of fun to watch. Watch how that math disadvantage wanes and goes back and forth. I like watching Kazuya a lot because it's so explosive. Commentating Kazuya is always so fun. We'll see if Onin and Hawk are able to put up a fun set right now, as Hawk's out to a bit of an advantage right away.
Yeah, Onin doing a good job of like sort of like keeping gyro and laser sort of like out of play whenever possible. These walls doing a good job of like sort of like mitigating Rob's best neutral tools, honestly.
Right, I can't imagine this matchup would be too bad for Rob. He does have quite a bit of strong melee tools to get through block. And we'll see if he's able to get some of this neutral going on. We've seen Onin be playing a lot more of a vanilla style recently, right? Not whipping out a lot of the crazy stuff that Steve can do. As I'm saying that, though, throws out a minecart and an anvil, but a lot of just like neutral back and forth trying to win some interactions, right?
Yeah. Putting a little bit of like a trap over there with the TNT, sort of like blocking Rob from like doing too many hasty things. And though I think the name of the game here is honestly like getting as many mats as possible. Against Rob, you sort of like need a lot of iron, a lot of maybe like diamond or like iron tools in order to kill him. And Hawk is just gonna box him out with that up smash.
Yeah, great timing. He blocks the scoop hitbox of that up smash, and he knew the matchup.
He didn't mash out of the cart, I guess.
Yeah, that was. You hate to see it if you're a Hawk fan, but we saw a good start there. He knew when the scoop hitbox came out, and he knew that the rest of it wasn't a threat. He gets that up smash, but Hawk off stage now, trying to make it back, and he does so. And see, that's the thing is that Rob has a few good options to challenge minecart, right, with the gyro and stuff. But it's kind of a one-time thing, right? You can throw it out. And then the gyro's on the ground, and Steve has another minecart, and you can just come back with it.
You sort of have to like weigh in your options because like you have like the one resource, which is your item, but Steve has like a bar of iron that you have to contest with. So you have to like weigh the risk, and you're running on like a little bit of like more limited resources than Steve.
Right. You have to pick and choose which ones are worth throwing your gyro out there for. Hawk landing another up smash though. Bit of a lead here on Onin. And that down tilt that I was thinking would be strong against block proves to be as such. Gets a bit of damage on it right there. Getting the down tilt.
Rolls in with the up tilt forward air to reverse that situation. And honestly, one of the great things about having diamond tools is that you get to mine a lot faster.
Yeah, mine very quick.
So you get access to iron a lot quicker. But yeah.
Hawk playing so aggressive to that Steve wall. You see a lot of players take it slow right there. But Hawk just goes right in there, just balls to the wall, jumps over, and then it is able to land that back air right away and take that stock off of Onin. This game has been explosive so far, that up throw. No combo to boot, however. Ooh, as I'm saying it, Hawk stuck in that corner, gets hit by a few.
Oh my god!
Oof. Very interesting extension
Definitely might have been able to convert into a PBR back air right there, but I don't think he wanted to go for it, so he's just going to go back on stage. But right now, he doesn't actually have any iron, so anything that he wants to contest Rob with, like at a horizontal range, he doesn't really have that great. But he does have a rack of iron now. That's like 5 minecarts right there.
Yeah, Hawk trying to put some pressure on that wall with the nairs, but just barely misspacing. You see him right there baiting out that F smash, and I do believe that's going to be a key factor in this matchup.
Gonna catch him, gonna stall in the air a little bit. Doesn't want to land directly on top of Rob. Oh, smash right there. A little ill-advised, and the backer from the other side just going to do it.
Yeah, Hawk hit a couple successful up smashes there, but that one at the very end, not quite able to do it. Played a strong game there, though. Definitely proven that he has the stuff to take a game or two in this set. We'll see if he's able to come through and do that.
I think the difference maker right there was whenever Onin was able to like use his diamond into full effect, not just for damage, but like generally for mining. He was able to create walls whenever he needed to, and when I mentioned like he was out of iron, he was able to like create a wall, get a funnel for more iron, and Hawk himself, like Yeah, it's a really tough resource game when fighting against Steve if you're not like completely pressuring him when he has diamond, because he could just like do a bunch of swings and then you're knocked off halfway across the stage and he gets to mine for a few more iron.
Yeah, and I do think another one of the key factors in this matchup is going to be Hawk's play around block, right? We saw Onin using that as, you know, what's obviously always an impressive tool, but Hawk was able to get around it effectively a couple times, but ineffectively a couple other times. So we'll see if he's able to trend more towards effective as Onin puts him on the ledge right now. Ooh, couple of big hits coming through from Onin, getting the damage up all the way to 54.
Converting off of wood back air, honestly. So something new I haven't seen from Onin, honestly.
Yeah, nice little follow-up for him, for sure. Getting the damage up higher and higher. We'll see if Hawk is able to respond right now. But Onin, with the wood, with the dirt, is just putting the hurt on him right now.
Yeah. Oh, something that is really hard for Rob is that, like, if Steve is sort of, like, pressuring your shield with, like, up tilt and whatnot, you don't exactly have, like, an out shield options that hit from, like, both directions. You sort of, like, have to pick and choose or, like, just disengage.
Ooh, that up tilt not quite going to connect. The down tilt has him in the corner. Hawk is threatening very strong right now. But Onin is able to stay alive, stick to the ledge, and that up B is surprisingly hard to punish.
Gonna mine a few resources right now from these walls.
And that's one thing about...
Ooh, powered up minecart, not gonna do it. Rob, very heavy.
That's one thing about this matchup that I'm noticing is that when Steve builds that the wall right next to the platform that he likes to do, right, to hide under the platform and behind the wall.
There's very little like angles where Rob can approach.
Right, really all he can do is throw a gyro up on that platform as he lands that back air there. All Hawk can do is throw a gyro up on that platform and try to eliminate one of his recovery options, but other than that, there's not really much for Hawk to do.
Yeah, wasn't able to craft diamond right now. Maybe he doesn't want it. Maybe Hawk just pushed him away from the crafting table, honestly. And gonna get a PBR back air right there. Gonna craft this diamond.
Yeah, there we go. Hawk trying to work his way in, trying to get some damage off.
If you neutral get up or jump right there, you get hit by that anvil.
Yeah, that's such a terrifying setup, man. There's so few things you can do. However, Hawk able to get back, reset that neutral, and get a bit of damage off. He leaves that neutral tech. We'll see if he can convert off of this advantage state. Ooh, going for that down tilt, but it's going to clank with the diamond tools. Hawk gets sent way off stage by the other diamond tool. Trying to use that back air to mix up the timing.
A reversal side B coming in from Hawk.
Successfully. That reversal was disgusting. That was so impressive from Hawk. He used that back air to mix up the timing off the stage. Right when Onin thought it was safe, Hawk hitting with the side B. However, Onin's able to get that up smash.
Command grab minecart, something you always have to watch out for. It's like a monkey flip that you sort of toss at people.
Right, it's a projectile monkey flip. It's such a scary option. And seeing right now, Onin can just control all the stage just by walking forward because he knows Hawk at 0% has to respect the combo starters that Steve has with up tilt and jab.
Yeah,
right now,
doing a good job right now because he's up by a lot, but oh my god, Diamond. Oh, misses the up smash.
Hawk in such a strong spot right now, but Steve can make the strongest of spots look weak.
73% coming in from that diamond combo.
Yeah, a couple of connections there, and all of a sudden we got an even game. That move did 20%. It looked like Onin has grinded and clawed this game back to a positive for him. We'll see if Hawk is able to sway the momentum back in his favor.
Notice that Onin actually ran out of iron for a few seconds, so he has to mine a little bit more. Yeah, gonna be caught in this wall though, because I don't know how Hawk is gonna have to deal with this. Like I think falling fair might actually like eliminate a lot of the blocks, but he's sort of like waiting for Onin to sort of jump into his back airs, and this might be it.
Oh, he's off stage, gets the air dodge, trying to make it back to ledge though. Onin setting up a little something with that anvil.
Oh, watch out for the second one into the trap with the down smash.
Hawk doing a very good job off stage, managing his up B timing, the parry on the anvil, but it's not enough to get an up smash. Yep. He chooses to land behind the wall and threaten Onin right away. That up air, you're out of that combo percent, but it's not quite going to kill you. 152, any of those Steve back airs or minecarts will connect and kill you. The aerial will as well, and the forward air is going to do it. Hawk unable to take it, but looking terrifying in that game.
Yeah, doing a few adjustments right there. Honestly, like those early kills that he was getting with like up smash and whatnot was doing wonders for Hawk, because when you have a lead versus Steve, oh my god. When you have a lead versus Steve, he has to spend time not only mining resources, but sort of like clawing his way back on. And with Rob, like the pressure tools, boxing tool is definitely there to like sort of like keep him at bay.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that I feel like Rob does have a few tools to deal with Steve stuff, but one of the most common Steve things, Rob has the fewest tools to deal with, right? He can just build up that wall, stand behind it, and Rob real big, not the fastest character, doesn't have very many options to A, break walls, or B, get onto the other side of the wall and threaten, especially when it's on the side of that stage or under that platform.
Yeah, definitely very telegraphed when Steve sort of like cuts out a lot of like routes to get to him, because Rob loves to start everything with Nair whenever he can, and definitely protecting that diagonal with those walls is makes it a little bit more challenging for Rob, but it would be a lot harder if Onin didn't have the materials to do so, and that comes with, like, you know, just grabbing a lead, honestly.
All right, we'll see if Hawk can persevere through some of these challenges, take a game 2 or maybe even the set off of Onin right now, as he is down 0-2, but he's shown a lot of promise, right? He's been right there in a couple of these games, had the options and the opportunities to take these games, but just not following through.
Yeah, Onin doing a good job of sort of cornering Rob right now, just daring Hawk to jump into this back air, honestly.
Yeah, and that Flint and Steel multi-hit so strong, but Onin flubs the recovery. There we go. It's one of those things as Hawk, you're thinking, we'll take those, man. Take everything you can get way off stage, all the way below. The down air is going to connect.
I mean, try as you might.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Wow, Hawk takes 2 stocks in 45 seconds. He's looking to take this game.
2 quick stocks.
That double down air into the down tilt times them both perfectly. Hawk did everything he needed to do right there. The gyro into Nair. Hawk looking to take this game right away. The side B is going to kill.
Not even a minute
in
has
1
passed.
minute.
Not even a minute has passed, and he got a 3 stock on Onin.
Okay, Hawk. Little SD to help him out on the first one, but those second 2 were all him. He's here to play.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to point out that right before the game started, Onin resubbed.
He resubbed?
He resubbed.
I was wondering what he was doing on his phone.
He resubbed.
Have you seen that that clip where he continued his snap streak while in the middle of a set?
No,
he opened up his phone in the middle of a set and then like
That's
continue his snap
Onin,
streak.
man. He's always doing that type of thing. Shout out Onin resubbing to the channel while in the middle of a set. That's funny, man. He's always out here to have fun, though. However, looking a little bit locked in right now, as Hawk was able to take that game 2.
Yeah, I wonder what
game 4 rather, or 3, sorry, emphatically.
Ooh, we're going to Town and City, which is a bit of an interesting pick because Steve definitely gets more wood on the stage, to be honest. But Rob does die earlier off the side if you can get one of those things. But he'll live a lot longer if, off the top. But we'll see what comes into play here.
Yeah, Rob could also definitely benefit from killing off the side early in his own right. We saw a super early kill off the side in that last game. We'll see if anything like that comes through for Hawk this game, or if Onin is going to keep putting on this pressure he's got. A couple hits right there from Hawk. No massive follow-up, but he does get the throw off stage.
Yep. Gonna kind of reverse the situation there on Rob with that anvil right there.
Smart from Hawk right there off stage. He sees the platforms coming in. He knows that that's his chance. Uses it as a bit of a stare to get back to the stage. And
Catches
that back air is going to kill at 90? That killed so early. That's got to feel bad if you're Hawk. Trying to use the block to extend that combo, trying to get some damage off.
Yep, no iron right now, so you kind of have to fight with just diamond right now, but not a huge deal if you're Steve. And he's going to farm for a little bit more diamond. Oof. Notice that like a lot of the materials he's mining right now is just going to be wood, so a lot of these walls are really fragile.
Yeah,
so.
His whole toolbar is full of wood right now. Even replacing some of that iron, he's got a whole lot of wood, and Rob's able to get that down throw. Up tilt, no follow-up,
not going to do it, not going to do it.
What does Hawk have here? Onin stuck in that corner. He's got the TNT down, trying to use some of those zoning tools. And that's the thing. The moment you give Steve an opportunity, you give him an inch, he takes 10 kilometers, right? He's taking all that space back. Hawk way up above him, though, trying to make his way back down to the stage. Does so successfully. What an interesting interaction off the get-up attack.
Yeah. Double hit. He parried the first hit from the other side, and then the second hit somehow hit him.
Ooh, Hawk going to go all the way to the other side. That's probably one of the reasons he picked this stage. He knows that he can avoid some of those strong setups. Down throw. What's the move here? That up smash is going to get it. Yep. Hawk was able to get in. He found his time. Going to the other side of the stage really paid off for him.
Yeah.
Onin above him right now. And that's one of those things. Most characters, you say, oh, he's above him. He's in disadvantage. Steve's one of those characters. Being above him sometimes feels advantageous, right? We'll see if Hawk's able to get that connection. Not quite able to follow up off the gyro.
Yep. Going to fight his way out with the back air right here. And Onin right here just daring him to jump because
no tech.
Man.
That's some Hawk sitting on the platform charging the gyro as he floats away from the stage was real funny to me.
Yeah, honestly, I think Hawk is actually doing a good job of like making Onin sort of like use his mats a lot. But I think the dividend right now is just being paid off with Onin being able to secure these stocks way faster than Hawk.
Yeah, Hawk just going for that side B, trying to make something explosive happen early on here. Do a little bit of that same sort of shenanigans we saw in that last set. Trying to make it happen this time, but that
PBR
build
back
up
air.
all the way to the back air is going to do it. Good stuff from Onin. Loses game 3, but he's able to lock back in and take the set. Man, that game 3 was crazy.